welcome here to my channel. On my channel, my name is Michelledirelle, and welcome here to the July Oracle here for all signs of zodiac. So this is like I'm asking for your intuition, and you will receive all the answers that you normally receive through the sign of zodiac videos. This is my experience here. At least here, just in the German-speaking area, let's say like that. I'm here currently in Switzerland, so I'm not a native speaker. I'm doing my best. We have here a lot of these oracles, this one that I'm doing right now, and you can trust that. I experience that very, very often. It's really resonating, very, very strong, and as strong as the sign of zodiac oracles or tarot readings. I'm a tarot reader with a certificate, so I really learned it in a way that somebody was really testing me at least, and I'm very experienced in that. I'm working with the cards over 10 years now, also with the numerology. I'm also comparing stuff with the astrology, with the human design. If you are asking me for advice or a personal reading, then I'm doing it very, very detailed then for you, and very clairvoyant at least also. So I'm working a lot with my intuition, of course, too. Secondly, I'm a jazz singer. That's I just learned jazz singing, or just studied that, and for also over 10 years now. I'm working as a vocal coach and also as a piano teacher. So you can also have lessons here in Zurich in Switzerland currently. So at the moment I'm here in this part of the world, but that can change, you know. I'm not could be that I also relocate sometime or something, but currently this is the case. So you can have also lessons and so here, and also everything online. For that fact, I would like to tell you, you can always write me an email if you would like to have further information to everything. You will receive just an info mail where everything is just standing, and I explain all that to you, and then you also can just decide or not, right? This is just in a way like that. My website is also online, and you can see a lot there also about me. So in the info box there above, there is my email address standing, and also a link to my website, right? I also have opportunities, possibilities for you to have a higher income, and also be self-employed, for example, and in a way which is a very, very nice network with very, very great and wonderful products. You can also increase your health very strongly. I recommend this stuff very, very strongly. There are also several models like that, but this is really the best one, and also in a very fair way to use the products for yourself, for example, and to give this info further. So it's like making this money, and also making something very, very good in a nice community. For that, you can also have some information. Right now, I'm also doing videos for health and for fitness, for weight loss and so. And one of these videos I will give you the link there also in the info box, and there are existing 2 of them, right? So I'm gonna give you the links of the 2 videos. I'm gonna do that, so you can all find everything in the info box. All right. What else? Now I am working on my energy card deck, so you can buy here from me just my cards when they're done, and when I was drawn. That means I'm right now drawing these cards, right? So it's just a making of my card deck. I learned the tarot, so it's really on the tradition, based on the tradition of the tarot, of the traditional. And I'm just show you, for example, one of these pictures. You must imagine these pictures, they will be a little bit smaller, that you can just just work with them. So maybe that would be just too big, yeah, but there will be a little bit bigger, not that big, but you know, in a way that you can really work with that, maybe like that. And also some kind of pocket or something. These are things I'm gonna decide them, yeah, if it's really the time for it. That will be really everything which what you see is white will be really, I want to have it really shiny, maybe a little bit like with a little bit glamour, that if the sun comes on it or something, that you really have a little bit shimmering effect. Here it should be like golden, maybe here silver or something. So they will be really, really beautiful. I did everything on my own here. So this is the original picture, one of them, right? This is a picture which is done like that, and it's gonna be printed. Then we have also another picture. I'm gonna work on that a little bit more, and I will draw a little bit with a coal pencil, that you have more effects. So you see here there is more black somehow, and this is really more gray. So I will, you know, work here more with this coal pencil. Now the sense of it is that you just relax. And I'm gonna show you the both pictures here, and you will just please choose one of these pictures. You can choose it in a way that you have the feeling one of them is calling you in a way, okay, when you're very intuitive. If you're not, just in the beginning, just to practice it a little bit, just choose one of them, maybe that one that you like, for example, okay? Maybe you like them, but you know. And now I really would like to invite you, just imagine that you're breathing some fresh air in, and this fresh air is like a very, very cleansing light or something like that. You can give it also a color. I have the feeling maybe something that's just cleansing our whole system, our soul, our body, and we can just let everything go, which now, right now, when you breathe in this magic light, let's say it like that, and visualizing, try to visualize it, and we breathe everything out. That could be stress, that could be some anxiety, whatever you have, or maybe also even something very, very serious, okay? Try just to breathe it out and let it go. We just do it together, okay? This nice light, breathe in. And we let go everything that we don't need anymore. Now silently, everybody is just doing that for him or herself. Just do it in your own tempo, and just make yourself very, very, just feel really how you sit on your chair or on your couch. And let's do it now. And breathe out what you're not needing anymore, what you don't need anymore. Feel really how you sit on this couch, on the chair. And now feel really the roots, that you're really rooted to the earth, however it might be for you or feel for you. And now we breathe the energy out of the earth into our body, and it's vitalizing us, okay? And now I'm inviting you to really choose one of these two pictures. I'm not gonna speak now, I give you some time to do so, and if you need some more time, then please stop the video. If I'm too fast for you, you can always pause it, it's no problem. And then I'm gonna read, and if you don't know this, just choose, and I'm gonna explain all these steps. And this is a reading now for the first 2 weeks of July and the whole month of July. Okay, I'm just gonna start. If I'm too fast, just stop it. This is no problem. I'm working here with several decks, and we start now with this picture here, and I'm gonna put it right there. So you guys will always see which picture will be prominent now, and if you want to, you know, put this video a little bit further or something, then you will always see what's the next one for you. Okay, so we start now with the at first 2 weeks. I'm sorry, the first 14 days here, just with some general messages. This is a general reading and may apply to you very strongly sometimes, maybe. But you know, on a personal level, this is a whole nother story. So then I would just, you know, tell you, or just if you have really more things to know or something, then a personal reading would be really more helpful than this. But you know, very, very often this is also, it makes sense that you just click this video now with me. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups, and I have the impression that some of you maybe will just leave a place, or maybe you're conscious that you have to leave somebody, leave something, leave a place, or just leave any kind of behavior behind. This is something which is not easy for you to really do, because your heart is still hanging on to that circumstance, that situation, that person, that drug, that everything where we just what we just are just hang on to. You know what I mean? This is something you have to let go, and I am sure, because this is a general reading, that you for yourself will just know what I mean, because we are different people and everybody's different. But this is what I am seeing now, so that will be important for the first 2 weeks of the month of July 2017. All right, and this is also very interesting. And do you know what is the most interesting thing? I'm gonna tell you that later, but this is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is telling me that as fast as you leave the old situation, circumstance, partner, drug, whatever, and so forth, that thing that is important for you, something new will happen. And this is a big strength card. And now, as a tarot reader here, as a medium, I got now also individual intuitive information that are coming in. And what's coming in now in this combination here spontaneously to me, and to you at least, right, is that you have enough strength, enough courage, enough passion, enough will, you say it like that, just enough. You wanted enough to do it, to just make a change. The first steps are maybe hard to do. Maybe it's difficult to go the new path, go the new way, or just do that new thing and leave the old thing behind. But you can do it. You can do it, and you will do it. It could be also somebody else going the new path, and that's also important to see, that it could be also a mirroring, you know. Maybe it's a child that leaves, maybe it's a partner who's leaving, but you know what? The new thing is coming already in. So I have the feeling that some of you will just feel that something new is gonna happen, and you can make it happen, and you make it happen very proactive, and you do something new, or just something new is coming into your life. So you have something new coming in, and also something old that's that you close the door to. Yeah. And this is so clear what the cards are telling me. Yeah, we have here the Chariot, and the Chariot has the ability to really find solutions to problems. It has really the ability to, you know, here is white, here is black, here is one thing, and here's another which is maybe totally different. Maybe they're totally different, but the Chariot, you know, puts those two totally different energies together and let it, you know, really go very fast, and the situation is moving into the right direction and problems are solved here. Okay, even though it's maybe in the beginning a little bit hard, but I can tell you that when you just do it, when you just go the new path, then it will be easier from one step to the other. And then you made these 10 steps or 5 steps, and then you look behind and you just like can't believe that it was so hard just to make the start. Okay, and this is also maybe when you're afraid of something. We all know that. So when you're standing at the top of the cliff or something and you're afraid to jump into the water, then it's you're very afraid, and you know you can't jump and so. But when you just did it once, then you're literally flying. And then it's very easy. And this is the way I'm seeing here this reading for you. And we have the 10 of wow, and then that can lead to a lot of harmony in the family. Maybe if a child leaves or something, or you make a difference with a child, then the family will be very harmonious here with this decision that you made before. Or you just find here love. That could be also when you have decisions in love or because of love, it will be here very lovely. Or if it's just a decision in your workplace or something, then you will have a very good contacts with the colleagues, with clients. This is just a very nice romantic card on one hand, a family card, and also just a sign that it's a lot of harmony between you and other people. And this is a general reading, and if you would like to know more about your own development here, then yeah, you can always write to me, right? But this is just, and I have the feeling that you really know maybe what the situation is, and about just what I'm talking about, right? So this is just this general reading and that. Thank you a lot now, though these were your 2 first weeks of July, and now we really gonna see here for the whole month the energies for you, just in general. And I want to know about health. Health, and how are you doing physically and emotionally? And this is just a general thing. This is really when somebody is asking you how you doing, and this person really means it like how are you physically, how are you emotionally, just from the tendency. Of course, what I'm saying, I'm not a doctor. Just when you have issues, go to the doctor. But you know, I think this should be clear. But I'm just want to tell you, it's not really, you know, it's a general reading. So this is always very important to remember. We have the 3 Gabriel. So I'm working here, by the way, with the Angel Tarot from Doreen Virtue, and also with the right now I was working with the Crystal Tarot of the Los Carabeo, and this is here from the Allegria. Okay, 3 Gabriel, 3 of Wands, and yeah, you are really maybe fighting for your health, and you do really one step after the other, and you're building up your health, or you're building up your fitness goal, or you're just building up your emotional well-being. What are you doing here is like working for it, making one step after the other, and maybe it feels like these are so many steps to do still, and you don't know if you really make a progress. But the cards are telling me, yes, you do. You are doing a progress, and you are over the halfway through. So you really, you did already the half of the way. Congratulations. Still, there is the other half, okay? Or just no, less than the other half, because more than the first half you already did. So you are on a very good way, very good path, and the cards are saying just keep on doing it, okay? And everything will be fine, okay? Whatever it might be for you. But this is also something you have to tell me more what's the issue for you. Some people who are watching my videos, of course, they are more healthy than the others. For the one person it is a fitness goal, for the other one is an emotional thing. Yeah, maybe you will have the feeling that there is really a lot of stuff and work to do, but you make a progress even though you don't see it immediately. Okay, maybe you don't see the 3 kilograms on the scale that you lost, but actually it's working, and then and the tarot is telling me that you are still on the right path, something like that. Okay. Okay, we have the Chariot again, and this is very, very interesting. Whatever you are doing here, these different energies, you put them really together. You can really solve problems here, and you will solve your problems here and find alternative or new ways or just different ways to really reach your goal. And you are really moving. Maybe some of you are physically moving, or you just are moving in a different way, but you are active. And that could also be the case because we have here Wands, we have here also the Chariot, which is moving, that you're doing a lot of sports, or just you are moving more. There is more movement than in other times. For some of you that could be really sports, and for the other ones that could be a physical move, really with your furniture from one apartment to the other or something like that. And for the next ones that could be just solving problems that you can just move also in an emotional way into new directions. But problems will be solved here. Sometimes you just have to, you know, find maybe alternative ways, or just ways that you haven't gone before, or didn't go before. And now it comes to my mind the first card of the first 2 weeks of July, the 8 of Cups. And it could be really that you have to go new ways, and with the Chariot, and so it's really talking about that too. From my perspective, how I understand and read this reading. This is what's coming for me in very strongly. We have the Queen of Michael, and that could be that you will have somebody who gives you very, very good advice, nice new ideas. It's a very, very, very much intellectual person here. It could be also that these persons are in your life. Maybe your boss, maybe just aspects of yourself. Maybe you are very intellectual here and you're planning very wisely here, or you just have something to do with family members. Yeah, that could be your grandma, your mother, whatever. This is what I'm seeing here also, but this is a very intellectual energy. If you need some knowledge, you can always ask intelligent people or something, or somebody who's just knowing and enough and a lot about this thing that you want to know more about. Yeah. And what's common also in, because with the Chariot together, that you have really, you understand in your mind which way to go. So it made already click. You know exactly, I mean, it didn't made only mentally click, but you know, it's also going into your body, that your body is moving. And this is not the same to understand something consciously in your mind and make really the move into your body. But these areas, just everything which is us, the body, the soul, the aura, the emotions, the mind, everything is really coming together like a puzzle, or just like the circle. I don't know how to say it now in English, but it's you understood that on such a deep level that you now act on it, and this is cool. Yeah, this is what I'm also seeing here for you guys. Now I would love to see what your love life is doing. Very much emotional feelings or energies are not yet here in the first 3 cards. More intellectual, more fire, more problem solving. But what will be in your love life? This is just something I also would like to know. And then of course I'm gonna combine all the cards together, and then I can make a round reading for you. Yeah. the Fool. Maybe the concentration is more on children, or you are not really willing to be in a fixed relationship or something. This was more like playing around, a little bit playing, a little bit flirting, and maybe the other people are like that, or you have this energy just to be a little bit light here. Okay, this is not really something. I have the feeling that you just have a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun, and we have here, oh, that could be that maybe other people have a lot of fun and you don't like it, and there is some argument, or they argue with you because you are so childish, or other people are so childish, right? Or you're just arguing about children here, and this is really with your wife or with your husband, or maybe you're divorced, stuff like that. So it doesn't look so very cool, I must say. It could also be that somebody is throwing you out of the house and you have to go, or you throw somebody out of the house and you have to leave and find and do something new. And I have the feeling that if you just, yeah, if it's really a scene like that, I mean, this is a general reading, this is for all of you, right? But I have the feeling that you maybe want to be free and you want to explore a little bit your freedom. That could be on one hand, or you're just very much in the beginning of a new relationship and it still must grow and it's not that serious. And maybe this is something that not every partner likes, okay? And that could be a little bit like that. Or it's just really, or it could be just really arguing about children. That could be also the case. Maybe you're also working too much and you're not taking care enough of love. That could be also the case because it's corresponding for me with the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is telling me that you have to wait. You have to wait for the right timing. You have to wait till you learn something or other people were learning something. And you know, your intuition is telling you when it's the right person, the right timing. You just listen to you. Just go to peaceful places and meditate, chill a little bit. This is just that what I'm seeing for you in the month. But maybe because maybe you will need some rest. That could be also some energies which could also cause you some trouble in love. I must tell you that, okay? Maybe some arguing with somebody else or anything like that. But this is a general reading. This is all what I can tell you now. Good. Let's move on to I went with them again. I don't know why. To your money, finances, and grounding. And these are already the cards that already want to. The Queen of Gabriel. Yeah, that could be that you maybe work with a person from a fire sign, or just somebody who's very ambitious, or somebody is motivating you who's very ambitious, and this person could be maybe quite fiery and just motivating, and it's just somebody who's your boss or your somebody, some client or whoever. That could be on one thing. On the other hand, it could be also you when you're a woman. It could be also that you are very intuitive and very active and very and you have a lot of fire, okay? And you're very ambitious and you're fighting. I just what's coming into my mind is sports. Just sports and really a fire energy and moving fast forward. Also here with the Chariot together, I have the feeling that you maybe are quite moving here. Yeah, how I said moving. It could be like sports or something like that. But everything which is just fire, which is just, you know, going forward, is here named. Oh, and we have here the Devil. The Devil is always talking about some issues. Maybe you are addicted to something, or you just have the feeling that money is everything, and you don't really see what's also important for yourself, and you think that this is really the most important thing, I have to do that, and so on and so forth. But it could be also that you maybe, yeah, money is maybe not everything, or you're just overworking here very much. It could be also that you have here any kind of addiction, and it could also be that it costs you more money than you earn, yeah? But still, you have here a lot of possibilities to earn that money, but the point is just how high will be the price afterwards. This is what the devil is telling me here. With money, there's no issue, okay? And we have, you know, the Queen of Wands. She's a lot of, you know, very fiery person, and together with the 15 with the devil, that could be, yeah, maybe something with sex, okay? Yeah, something like that. You know, this is just what I'm seeing here. It's not for everybody the case. The other way, it could be also that you maybe think that you have to stay there in this workplace because you have a contract that's really binding you in a very negative way, but still the money is there. So, woo! See, what's that? The King of Gabriel. This is actually the husband of her, right? And we have here the devil in the middle, so we have these cards here at least. Maybe you have to pay here for any kind of woman, or the other way around. Maybe this is just about money, this relationship. Or you are in a marriage which is not good anymore and you're just paying there all the time. Or you just think that money is everything, and it's just like there is maybe not enough space in this relationship for some real love. This could be also just the case. The Fool is coming here into my mind, and yeah, that could be also like children, which could be a little bit stressful or sick or something like that. For some of you, not for everybody. Or really like paying too much for children than having for yourself. This is a general reading, okay? I just see here some kind of your bond onto any kind of situation here with the devil. This is just the main thing what I can tell you here, but the money is earned here, okay? If that's so good or whatever, if you have to give it away in a way or something like that, this is of course then something that we can watch also in a personal reading. Thank you a lot if you chose here this oracle. And now we move on here to this picture if you chose that. And in the end of the video there is always a song, because I'm a singer and I did a lot of video clips and music clips and so, and you can always have a song in the end of the video. Okay? I have to drink something. So, if you're choosing here this chimpanzee, then let's see what will be in the first 2 weeks of July 2017. So these are now the first 14 days. Okay, yeah. We have here the Fool, again a child, okay? We had the Fool also in the previous reading for the other picture. Yeah, I have the feeling that it's just, you know, a very light energy. That you don't have to think so much about the serious stuff in life. Or you have children, and you could be that you also, that you are like a child yourself and you have a lot of passion here. Not passion, just a lot of, you know, a light energy here. Or you're concentrating on your children, could be also the case. Ten of Swords, and it could be also that something is ending here, or you remember yourself as a child when something ended abruptly and you have some kind of trauma to deal with, or something really ends very immediately. Maybe I just need some more cards here. We have the Four of Pentacles. You try to hold on to something. You know what, I see here with the Fool that that there is a very light energy, that you cannot plan really from today till the other day, okay? So really stick, just plans are not possible here really, because I have the feeling it's a time maybe for you. We will have also Mercury retrograde in August, right? So I would really suggest not to change really big things now, because maybe everybody needs some more time to think about it, okay? And I have the feeling that when you try to fix stuff or just make things more secure, your life more secure, something comes like the wind and is shaking that off. And you're trying to have a stable fundament, but it's maybe not succeeding here in a way. Or really any kind of loose relationships or friendships which were not really fixed and not really that that's important, really important, that there was no inner bonding, that sometimes we also have those friendships or relationships which are just a little bit loose, you know, or which we think we have to fix, but actually the people are so different that everybody's going another way. That could be also here. And stuff like that, which is not really important, will end here in the first two weeks, or something with your children will really end. And but these are things, you know, we can see really more in a private reading. Okay, this is just something for the general. And now we have here the king, the King of Cups. Okay, and could be that. What's coming into my mind is maybe you know somebody who is maybe a water sign or is very emotional, a man, and I have just the feeling that if you are a man yourself, that could be that here are your children and there is you, and it's really like separate, and there is really a blockage in between your child and you. And this can cause really problems, that you have the feeling I have to change here something. And if you are a woman, that could be also that that there is really you want to reach for somebody, but they're quite far away. This is what I'm getting here intuitively from the cards. And you want to ground something, but it's not really possible here in the in the first 2 weeks, what I'm seeing here. Maybe of any kind of circumstances that make really a shift and very much a change, which is not really possible to make things stable. And that might be something different in your life, because we have a general reading here for all of you guys, right? Okay, let's just see here in the July 2017, in the entire month. And you know what, maybe, you know, we have here also some other cards, and then I can just see it here more clearly, and just for the whole month. Yeah, okay. How are you physically and emotionally? Just your vitality, your fitness, your health in a way. I'm not a doctor, please go to the doctor, right? This is a general reading. We have the Three of Wands. The same card than in the previous one. This is interesting. Yeah, you are on your good way. Believe in that. Just keep on doing the diet, the work, the sports, whatever you're doing here for your health, or go to the psychotherapist, you know, just go ahead and just keep on doing what you're doing, because you are on a good way, even though you don't see any results yet. This is what I'm getting. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and she can be a psychotherapist. She can be an energy worker. Maybe she can, you know, is working with energies in a spiritual field. Maybe she's doing focus regressions also. I'm doing focus regressions. If you are living here in Zurich, you can also watch it on my website. The announcement is not yet there, but there is one video, and I'm gonna put the link on it, where I'm just talking about health, and also about the psyche, and also about the focus regression. And now, you know, we can also work on that already. Yeah, so you can just send me an email, and we can meet here in Zurich. or she's really a psychotherapist, or you yourself are very emotionally here, and but you're very peaceful. You're very much in contact with your emotions, with the sad ones and also with the positive ones. And it could be also that you're very creative and you really want to go further with your arts. Oh, you're very social, because that could be also the energy of a water sign. Yeah, we have here, yeah, I just see that you know that you can actually reach more, that everything that you have in your health or in your fitness, or maybe it's also about weight loss, maybe this is also about emotional well-being. This is, you know that you haven't reached your goals yet. And the Four of Cups are telling me that just try to be content with that what you have, because when you are grateful, then just positive things come into your life. When you're not grateful, you don't manifest so much of the positive stuff, more of the negative. This is the tip I'm giving you, that I would appreciate, or just telling you, just do it this month, because that can help you over this. Yeah, I could actually do more, or it could be some more, but it's not that really. But you know, just be grateful for that what you have. That can help you. Okay, what about your love life? And who knows, maybe this not contentment or incontentment is still, is it a word in English? Or this thing that you're not so much content? If that's now corresponding here with the love reading, let's see. Okay, there are already these cards. First card is two of you're indecisive. Maybe you met somebody and you don't know really if this is the person already, or if you should have a relationship with him or her, or the other part, if male or female, this is a reading for everybody, has these feelings here. But there is family, there is a lot of romantic happiness here. Maybe somebody would like to be together with you and feels really a lot of bonding to you, and a lot of romantic and familiar bonding and feeling towards you, and you are doubting. Or it's the other way around. Yeah, and I see here maybe it's the other person that is waiting here and is not really calling as strong as you would love to have that. Next card, we have the Star. But still, you know, you will have a great future. If now with this person or without, if you're single and you haven't met anybody, it could be also that you're doubting about just everybody you meet, and you hang around more with your family, maybe really with your mother or with your not siblings, when you're single, with your mother, and also with your brothers and sisters or whatever, cousins, yeah. Maybe you just have a strong bonding to your family, but you are doubting really if relationship is maybe the right thing for you now, or if the persons that you met here are right and good for you. And the Star is telling me, yeah, you can trust in a very good future. And if you are now asking for a certain person, then I see here maybe it's a little bit stuck now, everything, the energy, but this could be really the partner for your future. It's not set in stone because it's a general reading, but you can believe in yourself, believe in your strength, believe in your law of attraction thing. Just be grateful for that, what you already have, and that can develop into really a nice friendship and relationship. Not for everybody, it's a general reading, okay? I'm telling that always, it's very general. But I see here, if with this partner or somebody else in the future you will be happy and will find somebody, even though now July is a little bit very nice with friends and family here, okay, and maybe a lot of flirting, maybe a lot of get to know each other, but maybe not yet really this relationship. Or you are in a relationship already and you're just doubting. Maybe this person doesn't have enough time so much to really have this relationship, or you just don't know how it will develop. And I'm seeing here, just be patient, okay, and just believe in something bigger and be grateful. So these are the things that I'm telling you now. This is what Spirit is telling me for you guys. And now I would like to know, and these are already the cards, your finances, your career, work, and we have here the Moon. Maybe you are insecure, you are unsure if this way is really the right one, if it's the right job, if you find something. These are like hidden information. Maybe information are really hidden and somebody is like gossiping and you don't know. But it's not for everybody. This is just saying as the first card that the information are not clear. Maybe you are doubting about your job situation or what you want to do. Maybe some of you could be young, because we don't know. There is a lot of insecurity here. And, you know, this family card with the doubting of relationships, it could be that you are just, you know, young. And if you're not young, that could be just a temporary circumstance now in your life. We have here, yeah, the Justice card, and it's really saying me, when you are unclear, just be proactive and search for all information to make the good decision for you in your life. Just, you know, be proactive, and maybe you just need to do also a list for pro and for the contra to really make it clear, or writing some diary to really, you know, do everything that makes you clear in your mind what is your next step. This is what I'm also getting very strongly. With money, I don't see a lot of money, but I have the feeling that maybe you are just secure enough here in this month. Okay, I don't see the big money or that you're earning. Yeah, and the star, we have the star 2 times. And you know what? Even though the July could be a little bit unsecure, maybe you're also the one that leaves the house, and you are a young person, could be also, but just believe in your future. Just believe in that, because your future will be golden. It will be very, very beautiful. We have 2 times the star, one in the position of love, and secondly in the position of your fundament, of your finances, of your life, your family life, just in your future. You have a nice future, even though you may be asking yourself, what should I do? Who am I? And you're doubting very much. It could be for some of you, or you're just doubting what is your next step. It will be clear. Maybe not in July. Maybe you need the July to really get clear. Be grateful for what you have, and just think about really what you want, who you are, and what you need, and who you need. If you're single, if you're not single, maybe you need some more answers, just also for your relationship and so on. What could you do to not doubt so much? Maybe you have to change here something. For some of you, it can be a change really. To make a change, but I don't see here really, I just see here kind of stagnation, that you just are in this phase now and will be better. Okay, this is everything. We are not always on this high. Maybe there's a little bit like a low, but you can analyze that for yourself, and there will be some good times again. This is what I'm getting here for you guys. If you had here the second picture, my tarot deck is coming out now. And just please read the info box, and for all the topics that I was mentioned, there are info mails and also the link to just the videos that I think they're interesting for you, and everything will stand in the info box. And now I introduced to you one of my songs here that I was recording. Everything is recorded here at home, really. So everything is also made by myself, with all the technology that I just have currently for you. And I hope you enjoy it, and see you again. And thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. I really appreciate that, and hope to see you soon. Bye. The rainbow left me yesterday. Sunday, nothing left to do. No phone, years later, the flowers were grown. Today their colors shine bright in the sun.